Okay, we need 2 cakes. Ooh, I love the smell of cake.
Yeah, dry cake.
Yeah. So we're gonna use 2.
Ew, coconut milk?
But yeah.
Oh yeah, we don't have regular.
Yeah.
We don't have extra milk.
Now, we're using a 13 by 9 pan. And yes, I'm using 2 cake mix because I want it to be pretty high. And we're gonna add milk to it and it's gonna chill out. These are highly technical terms, highly technical.
Chill out. Pretty high.
Pretty high.
That's not a big enough bowl.
It is not. It is not.
Can you buy me some zippers?
Zippers.
That I could sew on to my creations?
Okay. Sure.
I think I'm going to make that into a frog coin purse.
Okay, so I'm going to follow the directions the way it says. I'm going to use, because I'm using 2 boxes, so I'm going to use 2 cups of water, 1 cup of oil, and equivalent of 6 eggs. And I'll explain in just a second.
Everything doubled.
So, there's the oil.
Well, don't you have to double it?
That was 1/2 cup, and this is a cup.
Oh.
Okay, so now 2 cups of water. 1. I'm using the same measuring cup I did the oil. I'm not going to have a bunch of little ramekins all over the place like I have time doing dishes. I don't even do the dishes.
Yeah, I do.
Where's my can opener, Sam? Here it is. Okay. And 6 eggs. So I'm going to show you a little trick. Okay. When you run out of eggs and you look at the recipe and you're like, oh crap, I ate all the eggs. There's a substitute. 1 egg, 2 egg. You're gonna use mayonnaise.
Because it's just eggs.
This is egg. It's egg and oil. So let me mix this.
Dear Lewis.
Yeah. And I am not going to grease my pan. Save your oil, save your butter. You don't have to because you are not going to invert this on a platter.
Oh yeah, it's gonna
This is a wet cake, so it's going to stay in the dish. So get your pretty dish out. Get your pretty Pyrex out.
This is a pretty one.
Well, yeah, clear is my pretty one. The ugly one is the
Cake smell. Sounds like a candle.
Oh, I love it. Cake smell is my favorite. I will get a candle. And Walmart, the mainstay has a candle that is the birthday cake. Ooh, yum, yum, yum. Okay, here we go. Beep, beep. You can't mess up this Tres Leches cake. Because even if you overcooked it just a little bit, even if it came out dry, you're going to pour milk all over it. And it's going to be amazing.
I remember one year it was a little browner. But it was still good.
It was still good, but it was like, had a...
Just a tinge. That's really it.
Tinge. And I always use yellow cake mix to make my... my Tres Leches cake. Okay, I'm going to put this in the oven, 350 for about 30-40 minutes.
It is not on.
Yeah, it's a cold oven and I really don't care.
Ba-bam.
Okay.
Okay, so this year you're using coconut milk.
So this is the cake. Sam, I actually would have left it in the oven a little bit more.
Why?
But it finished cooking, but I like it firm.
Oh.
Okay, so we made this cake and we used mayonnaise as an egg substitute. And I kind of want to show you that I'm patting it. It's firm. It's rose. Had I used real eggs, it would have come to the edge. But it is what it is because you got to make do. If you don't have eggs, you can't afford eggs. Look what I'm doing. I'm just ripping up the cake here. And I'm eating the cake. Got to be gentle. It's super moist.
Well, maybe that's probably because we use mayonnaise.
Oh, yeah. So I'm just going to poke holes in here. Now, tres leches cake is 3 milks. Real heavy whipping cream, evaporated milk, and condensed. But this is the version that I make for my kids.
Well, he's opened the door and he's...
So
okay.
I'm going to use sweetened condensed. I'm going to use evaporated. And I'm going to use, you can use regular milk. I'm going to use coconut milk. And
taste bad, Mama.
no, it's going to have a little coconutty taste.
I don't like coconut. Pull this to the card.
Well, you'll have 2 choices. Take it or leave it. Now, watch what I'm going to do. I'm not even going to mix them together. I'm not. Some people like mix them in a bowl together. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to take out more bowls. I'm just going to...
It's extra.
Yeah, I'm just going to pour it. And what they do is they whip the heavy whipping cream to make the frosting. But I'm not going to do that. I have a different way of doing it. This is my way. And I came up with this recipe because for years, I didn't even have a blender. I would blend things by hand. And so I came up with this easy mock way of making this tres leches cake. Now, mixing heavy whipping cream is not that hard. I mean, to be honest, it's not, but I chose to do it this way. Now, I'm going to take the can and fill it up with some milk.
I'm scared.
I don't even go all the way to the top. You don't have to go all the way to the top. I mean, this cake is going to soak it. That's why I kind of wanted you to overcook it, Sam.
Yeah, so it could be
It's
drier.
not really overcooked. I really like my cake to be on the dry side when I make this recipe, but that's okay.
Well, you weren't really making it. I'm just kidding.
See, it's already getting soft. I sure hope that's not.
No, I checked every single spot. I stabbed everywhere.
Okay.
It was baked.
Okay, if you
I'm
say
gonna
so.
stop.
Okay, and I'm gonna cover it, and it's gonna refrigerate overnight. And we're literally not even gonna have this until dessert after dinner tomorrow.
Back.
So I will show you what it looks like, how I serve this up.
Okay.
Okay, go put this in the back.
Transition.
You ready? Well, this always happens.
Yeah.
And then I always have a kid that'll come and eat that up. That's my tres leches. Oh my gosh, it is so beautifully spongy. And then what I do is, because not everybody's going to eat this in one sitting, and I didn't want that heavy whipping cream to melt and get all wicky weird. So what I've always done, and this is a tradition, I really don't know why I've done this. There's no story. It's super moist. I'm going to take a piece of the cake. Let me get another spoon. Yeah, I would have liked it a lot firmer, Mama. But, you know, cake is cake. Okay, and then what we do in our family is we take the real Dairy Whip. Real. And this is how my baby is always eating it. So I got to take a picture.
Not too much, okay?
Well, I have to.
Fine. It's yours.
Yeah. There we go.
Oh, that's good. Okay. Because
Uh-huh.
you usually cover the whole thing.
Yeah, well, my pumpkin pie, I cover it up.
Yeah.
Okay, and that's my tres leches cake. That's how I serve it.